Welcome back, lovely people. I hope by the time you reach this video, you are having a blessed day here. This is going to be your next 72 hours. Time was spread here for your money and career here. So we're going to see what else you may need to know. Please make sure to take resonate here, even though it is 72 hours. It is a time was spread here. And I also did these read here for your cardinal, fixed, mutable signs, and on my other platform. So let's see what's going on here. I wish and spirit what is surrounding our collectives here in the next 72 hours here with money. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords here. We have the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the High Priestess and Two of Cups here. It's going to be okay, guys. You have the Magician at the bottom of the deck here. You know, I feel the Nine of Swords here is definitely your energy right now. How you guys been feeling with everything surrounding your money here. I feel like you're very, very worried here. You know, even the way how I think High Priestess came out sideways to me kind of just makes me feel like, you know, you're having a lot of negative thoughts here. You could just be thinking like, you know, I'm not going to get out of this struggle that I'm in right now. You know, perhaps some of you, you know, are worried about your bills. Bills are piling up here. Medical bills are piling up here. You know, maybe you guys, you know, want to move. There's a lot of things that's in your head, and you could be very exhausted, you know, and being mentally exhausted here, especially when people have financial stress exhaustion, that is tied to mental health here, and it's very serious here. So I feel like some of you just really feel very, very exhausted, very, very stressed here. You know, you could definitely just be dealing with a lot of these problems on your own here. You could be a single parent here. You know, even if you don't have kids, it's just really hard here, and you feel very alone here. Maybe some of you, you know, have been isolating yourself and stuff like that because of what you were going through. But seeing the High Priestess and the Magician comes out, you know, it's this energy. I feel the divine is telling you, like, even though you may not feel it right now, everything's going to work out for your highest good. Some of you could have got fired or let go from a job here, or maybe some of you got disappointed because you put your hopes up about a job opportunity and you didn't get it. But just know that any rejection that you have been through, between that is a blessing for something better to come in, you know. And with this High Priestess and Magician here, I feel like the divine is definitely connected to you very strongly in the next 72 hours here, sending a lot of synchronicities and signs to you to tell you that your life is getting ready to change for the better. And I definitely feel with this Magician card that you are in the midst of your stress praying for change here, and that's going to happen. Now, I feel in between the stress here, you know, there could be times that your higher self is trying to tell you, like, listen, your life is changing. You know, everything's going to be okay. And I feel like in that time when you do hear your higher self say that, I feel like you need to like repeat that and say it as many times as you can, even though you are in this Nine of Swords energy here, okay? I do feel for some of you, if you do have an interview coming up in the next 72 hours here, or maybe you already had one already, okay? This is a sign here that there's an offer coming in with this Two of Cups energy here, okay? Because I feel like this Two of Cups energy is about an opportunity here. This could be something connected to a business opportunity. This could be something connected to a job opportunity here. But if a lot of you have been trying to find, I feel like this could be for those who's been trying to find a job. And definitely if you're trying to find a job and you need to move here, this definitely looks very promising here for you guys. So if you've definitely been trying to find a job here, that right job is coming in. And also too, I feel with this High Priestess energy, this is going to be something connected to what you love to do. Because I feel like for some of you, even if some of you have a job right now, though, let me just say that too. Some of you probably have a job and you're working right now. You're still stressed in that Nine of Swords energy. You have a job and you're still not making enough money to get the bills together. You're doing something that dreads you. You don't feel happy. You know, it stresses you out. You're burnt out. So I feel for some of you, you could be trying to get a job, a career that resonates around your talents here, okay? And I feel the High Priestess and Magician also is kind of showing how talented you are here, collective. So I do feel people's going to see your talents. Maybe some of you feel like your talents, like people's not seeing who you are, okay? Maybe you feel like people are just bypassing your resume here. If some of you could be business owners, creators, content creators, whatever. Maybe you feel like people, again, is bypassing it and they're not paying attention to it. But the right people is going to want to connect with you in the next 72 hours here. I feel like this is very promising. This is like a job opportunity. So we're going to talk about this here too, right? We can't leave this out. This is the Ten of Pentacles here. Did you see that? Like, that's beautiful. Okay, it goes from you being stressed here, feeling empty, feeling alone, to Ten of Pentacles having everything you need. Okay, prosperity, abundance, long-term stability, a new home. This can be multiple streams of income. A lot of times Ten of Pentacles come out as unexpected money coming in. Okay, this could be tied to inheritance too that you guys don't even know you have. Oh, look, I'm gonna tell you something else too with this high priestess energy. If any of you have been kind of feeling that there is money out there that's owed to you, you just don't know where it's from, but maybe you feel like there's been some wrongdoing in your bloodline or your family or something like that. You just could feel it, but you can't like explain it, but you feel it. This is a confirmation that something could be coming in as well about that. Maybe there could be a message or something coming in, obtaining about that. Because a lot of times in the Pentacles, it's like treasure. It's like it's about rewards. It's about it's money. It's rich energy. Okay, nines, ten, nines, Pentacles is rich energy. And it's also too about multiple streams of income, like multiple ways that you can have abundance of money come in. And it could definitely be gifts. I feel like it is a gift from the divine too, a blessing from the divine coming in here, okay? But this is beautiful, this Ten of Pentacles, because this actually, I don't even know if tens came out after this. You guys seen what card came out. I forgot. I don't know if this came out. But anywho, I definitely feel like this is also an indicator here that you guys also could also be worried about maybe your home. Some of you could have a home already too, and maybe you're worried that you're going to lose the home because you've been kind of backed up on the mortgages and stuff like that. Again, that's getting ready to change here. Okay, so just know that it's getting ready to get better for you guys here, collective. And it's been a very long, bumpy road. Yeah, even with the Four Swords, it's been hard. You guys have not been able to rest. You've not been able to sleep. You don't feel like yourself. You're exhausted. I feel too that Nine of Swords, like how I'm seeing it in my third eye, I feel like some of you could be living with someone you don't want to live with. It could be a small room. You feel claustrophobic. You could be living with a partner. You could be living with family. Or just, I feel like it's toxic because if you guys seen in the beginning when I shuffled this, I'm pretty sure you guys seen it. The devil wanted to peek out. And the devil energy came out for cardinal signs too. Those that have Aries, Cancerian, Capricorn, and Libra in their chart, and then the devil sign creeped out for Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. So if any of you are that sign or have it in your chart and you're listening, that could resonate. So I feel like there's been like some kind of negative energy around you as well too. Okay, but remember, nines speak of closures and endings here. So that is a confirmation that there's getting ready to be an end of your struggle here. Okay, let's get a last message here. Look at this opportunity. Look at that big golden door here. It says doors are opening for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a business, or invest in a new venture. So you're being told just do it. Okay, so that is resonating around this Two of Cups energy here. And look, even at the bottom of the deck, prickly situation is reversed. So I feel like if you guys feel like you've been in a prickly situation here, you're going to get out of this prickly situation that you've been in. Yep, look. Endings is at the bottom of the deck here. You may leave a position or be terminated. Like I just said, some of you may have been through that, but it says, however, there's always a new opportunity ahead. You may change careers entirely, okay, with that opportunity here. But in general, there's an end that is making its way and it's coming in. Okay, guys? All right, this is a really beautiful read here. I hope that some of all of these messages resonated for your highest good here. I do thank you for sticking around and listening. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, hitting the bell button, any way that you're supporting me. I do appreciate you. And I will catch you again with another prediction read. Bye-bye.